Mark 1000. Hello, welcome to today's show. Hope you're doing well and your time zone is going the way you want it to. No major announcements. Work is work. Life is life. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. But like I said, life happens. If I need to take time off, I'll try to give you as much of a warning as possible. Example, I need July 31st off. And I need September 3rd through the 7th off. That's about it. We will take a quick break between... I'm pretty sure we're going to finish map 2 today. The demon map. So, what we will do... Wednesday, like I said, Twitch is pushing 2K streaming and pushing they call it dual streaming. Right? What's the exact word for it? Yeah, dual format streaming. So we'll set that up Wednesday and we'll experiment with that. We'll try to keep things going there. And then Friday, I suspect we will start map 3, the Archmage map. But other than that, no issues. After that, we will do AoW4 Fall. So let's assume we start that on Friday. So that's at least, probably, at least till August 7th. And then AoW4 Fall, we'll assume we'll start the 9th. And then one, hopefully, so till August 23rd. I think. Zero Company is the 27th. So I might have to kill 4 days. Doing nothing. Right? Zero Company should... not Zero Company. Oh no, maybe it is. It's Zero Space. Is out. Kinda, right? This is early access? Yes. This is an early access game with no reviews. Yeah. For a year. Alright. So this will not release until... Oh, it literally releases today. Right. So this is now early access. So this is planned to release next July. Interesting. I might have to kill a few days. If I have to kill a few days... No, I think we just pick a game from the wish list that is out fully, not in early access, and roll the dice. Price. Right. I could do Songs of Conquest Rise Eternal. I didn't want to do Let Them Trade. Zephon is out, but that'll take a while. Drill Core is out. That would be a quick game. Tactical Breach Wizards. People of Note would be a fairly long game. That's the thing. I want something... $17th. Okay. I want something... Oh, but yeah, but... Okay, so let's assume... Well, yeah, but Zero Company would take a while. So I would want something to cover 1, 2, 3, well, I guess 4, 5, 6. 6 recording sessions, maybe 7, because I suspect Star Wars Zero Company, let's assume we start that August 3rd, probably 30 to 40, I hope 30 to 40 hours. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm no. 10. That's the 19th. And theoretically, according to Steam, Dawn of War 4 is the 17th. And I know that game is going to take a while. And that'll lead directly into Control Resonant, which will lead into Viewer Suggestion 7, into a comp game, into Onimusha. By then, we'll probably be in December. So I want to do, this year I want to do a playthrough for fun of Homeworld Deserts of Karak and Homeworlds 1 and 2. And then obviously I'll show off Sins of Solar Empire 2 during my birthday month in December. And that will get to Wolverine. Actually, what is Belmont's? Yeah, Belmont's current is October 15th. Alright. So, yeah, we might have 4 days of like, or a week or two of like, I don't know what to play. But, as is, we are here. This broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly excuse me, appreciated. Wait a minute. I did the... That's weird. Okay, we're gonna... I clicked run ad. It ran an ad, but it's letting me do it again. I'm gonna let it sit. And I will say, where was I? Podcast, Paperwork support form that support comes in is truly appreciated. I always encourage conversation. So feel free to talk about whatever you want. Ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. 1, my focus is on the game, not the chat. 2, there's a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. And 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely partner is involved. On top of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonably respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. And now let's begin. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Dawn of War 4. Wow. Sorry, Age of Wonders 4. I am very much looking forward to Dawn of War 4 at time of recording. It's not out yet. Age of Wonders 4, the newest DLC at time of recording, which is Secrets of the Archmages. Specifically, the second story map, the demon map. I think it's called the Pits of Azun or something like that. The demon map. We are on turn 135. We're finishing up at this point. We gotta choose another tome. I mean, Siren of Flame could be fun. Right? We did choose an Astral Tome. And there is something to be said. Right? We took Tome of Scrying for guided projectiles. There is something to be said Tome of Amplification, right? This will affect all our guns and our battle mages, so they'll deal lightning damage. It'll bounce, and they'll start sundering resistance. Meaning, right, sundered resistance and sundered defense are really good now. Like if you can stack them, they're really good. I don't know if we use resonance fields, but there's no reason not to. Astral Blood, not bad. We usually cast at least a spell a turn. That would give everyone, that would get them closer to 100%. Amplify Minds. I mean, at this point, plus 80 knowledge is nothing to sneeze at, but it's also almost a drop in the bucket at this point. You know what? Let's just do it. We'll do Tome of Amplification. And we'll dig for the arrows.
One of the more fascinating aspects of the arcane is that it can be turned back on itself, augmenting
Faith
and amplifying
isn't bad,
essence.
right?
Any wizard can cast a spell, but a true master.
The Legions is We have potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vassals, soon to be 7. Meaning that is 90-ish mana, but I want those arrows. There they are, amplifying imbuement, and then after that, I don't care. So now we have a chaplain, which we can add to our backup armies. So like, I would love a chaplain in here. Like, I would trade out the Harrier, or a chaplain. We'll just do this auto combat really quick. Great, sword and net. We're just gonna disenchant both of those. We're gonna vassalize the city, should take 2 turns. No production. New remains. Oh good, we captured someone. And we made the Rotbringer of Light. Don't know. Had to have been summoning bonds triggering? Yeah, the only thing we haven't taken in the order tree is healing spells and friendly army spells are cheaper. Otherwise, we've filled the tree out. We filled this tree out, except for tireless armies. We filled out this tree. Alright, I think we're good. So we're gonna take Strongwall. The Rotbringer of Light, we were giving to our... Oh, hold on. Inspect. What are you? Death Knight. Adjust appearance. The Courageous DK. Accept. There you go. So now I know it's a Death Knight at first glance. But again, the Elementalist. Inspect. Alright. Yeah. Woo! Distracted, sundered defense. Condemned. Meaning... likely... Oh, we didn't take Zealous. I might give him Zealous. Right, we're at 14. There's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. We have the points. I'll give him Zealous. So he'll get Zeal. So now he'll do 2 more spirit damage. Excuse me. There we go. Confirm. Right, little fire damage. Every time he hits the target, he can distract them, freeze them, slow them. We've got plenty of units that dole out burning, thus making this frozen and stunned, and now electrified. That makes this and this stackable. So once we get, right, that's plus That's just plus 5 damage. Goes up to 46, and then 20% on top of that once the target's burning. Frozen, stunned, or slowed, which is likely to happen. It adds up. Okay. I'm not sure there's anything else I want to make. We're saving up the mana. What do we got? You're fine. You are staying here for a little, just to prevent that from being taken. And what we will do is queue up in our main city. We'll go ahead and queue up a chaplain. Mainly because I don't think it will get... Oh, it does affect support units. Never mind. But mainly just so we've got more healing in the army. That will speed us down this tree. That will be good. The enchantment attunement will be good. Buff and healing spells, close resistance. Or the sundered resistance to their targets is probably where we go. We'll probably skip that one. More knowledge. Mana resource nodes. Golden production. Probably more knowledge. We have access to at least one of every empire, so that's pretty good. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, no, that still exists. Rite of Conjuration still exists. Okay. Teleportation Mastery is a good one. And then at the max, either Absorption or Quickening. If we get that far, what is it? 38 turns away, we're not going to get that far. You guys are headed in. I don't think we can trigger the fight. Oh, that's... Alright, so we can't get there. Weirdly, we can't build a road. So, we'll go here. And here. And here. And what'll happen... What's this? Oh, mana stash. What'll happen is these guys will bum rush us. And we'll have to deal with that. Not worried. The Inquisitor might have some issues. We might have to take our turn. I think we can just explore it, tap it, bring it back here, and deal with that. Underground, you're staying there. I would give up a mage lock. Well... it does get the imbuement. Guided projectiles, Inquisitor mark, purging arrows. Alright. If it gets the bounty enchantment, we'll keep it. That's my spell jammer. You pop in 4. We've grabbed everything in here. I think we take these 2 armies. Well, actually, I think this army... goes here to help defend the city. But this army, who's pretty tanky, actually goes weirdly, nope, not there, in this direction to try to get the stainless steel court. There's no reason to rush, so we'll let it sit. There's no reason to exhaust them. I can't afford more armies. What do we got? So you need a chaplain, you need a chaplain, you need a chaplain, you need a chaplain, you need a chaplain. So we need at least, we're making 1. So we need 2, 3, 4, 5 chaplains on top of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and we'll mess with things there. You're popping in 5. We can either... We'll see how this goes. Wait a turn. You're in sleep mode. You're in sleep mode. What are you making? The Estate Hall. We'll go ahead and rush that. Into the Imperial Academy. An Arcane Institute is in 1, so we'll rush that. Yeah, don't need the Tavern yet. We're gonna get rid of war trophies again. And an academy. That feels good. And like I said, we'll rush through and pay for what we can. So like every other turn. Now you're waiting. And that's about it. I don't... Right? If we take a look, inspect. You have a tier 4 weapon. You have a tier 4. You've got the Godbreaker. Love that name. You have a tier 4 weapon. You have a tier 4 weapon. You have the Far Strike. Yeah, I mean... If I could give him equipment, like, maybe we give up the Ring of Vampirism, but... Got the Army Trader. I don't... There's a Death Knight who could use better armor, I think. Right? He's got a ton of resistance. So maybe we give him some tier 3 or 4 stuff? Oh, we're about to hit tier 7. Okay. Or get our 7th hero. It is very much that thing of blueprints. Like, an enchanted helm would do him better. As would just basic enchanted boots. There must be a, circle out here. I mean, I assume these guys are gonna bump rush us. Yeah, there we go. There's the bump rush. Oh. They're dealing with... Okay. So we got an enchanted helm. We'll throw that onto our other Death Knight. Alright, he's a bit better balanced. And then we'll make the basic boots for him. I'm not gonna grab a 7th hero right now. I don't think we need it. We've got a chaplain. Alright, you're headed in this direction. That's fine. We've got a chaplain that is headed in... I guess one here. Two here? One here. One here. 2 underground. Oh, hold on. Let me just make the 2 and go from there. That's 1. So we'll cancel these 2 for now. And dull chains. We'll go ahead. Yep, I'll just rush that. Let's see. We're not doing the Scholars Guild. We will queue up. What do you got? A little bit of the basic. Oh, okay. We're fine on the Workers Guild. market then into Mint and Monolith. We'll hold off on the blacksmith. Yeah, we're fine. These guys didn't fight. You know what? No, I want the experience, so we'll save game. Bookmark 2. It's gonna be, yeah, super easy. Oh. Themselves. Interesting. Step up 1, step up 1. The Mercy. For the boost to being good. And then a super safe battle will allow the AI to use combat, to use spells. They have plenty in reserve. Even if they use 1,000, I won't care. Yep. Wow, my dragon took hits. Juggernaut Greaves? Really isn't bad. Because of the Juggernaut. I'm going to take that reward. And on our Death Knight, I'll give him Juggernaut Greaves. One defense, charge resistance, and kill high. I guess that'll do. Okay. You're waiting. You're waiting. You, weirdly, can head back. Nope. Don't need to rush. In this direction, happily. Yep. You go there. Great. Get some golden mana. You go there. You go there. Fine. You're waiting a turn. We could do more war trophies. Do resonance field. Right, that's the thing. Like, I can't put him out here. We want to grab this next. I think we just wait. I don't think we produce anything. Enter. I'm not worried about... Oh. Well, wait a minute. 4,000. Alright, we might lose this city. Yeah, that's how the AI is made to go, alright, let's just make the strongest stack we can. What's the way to make the strongest stack we can? Nothing but heroes. Not sure how I have a claim there, but okay. Yep. Strong wall. Give the stone to you, and then what we can do to boost things is prison, strong wall, great freedom. Grant freedom. Now meaning strong wall. Loves us. And we'll hold off on this until it drops to 800. And now it's only going to take 8 turns, and we can speed through this. The other thing we can do is cast Corrupt Pact on Stronghold, giving our cities even more food. I don't think anyone's going to take it, so again, no need to rush, and we'll give you up. Yeah. Yep. You can go there. You can go there. That's fine. You're here. You're here. You've got the library. You can rush that. You know what? Tavern's only going to take 1. Bathhouse is only going to take 2. Might as well grab them. Explore. Alright, in the bowels. Oh! Burn the path my heart was shown, and claim the dark as if my own. Through vice and ruin I'm drawn to roll, a drifting, damned, and wayward soul. Hunger still, no law, taboo, no law. What a virtual. Weird that it won't let me answer the riddle. I'd much rather answer the riddle. I'm thinking either shadow or chaos. Hold on. Oh, alright. Then what we'll do, you're at full. You're at full. We'll do you. Auto combat. Yep, so you take most of the hits. Can we instantly bind it? We can. So, all we need to do is bind the portal. Enter. Oh, this is only 2? Okay. Well, I thought it'd be bigger. I thought it'd be like 4 or 5. I will give this to the main city then. And you'll enter there. We can at least... we'll wait a turn. Yeah, I thought it'd be like... Yeah, if this is only 2... I'll give it to the main city. I thought it'd be like 5 or 6. But if it's only 2, I'll just give it to the main city. And he can grab it. We can explore this. So, yeah, cast a protective spell. Super easy combat. I could have grabbed this so long ago. Receive mana, unit, gold, an assassin's pike. The mana, I guess? 3? I will spend this to grab this. And now we get a little Imperium boost. And the next time you pop, I still think science is more important and then mana at this stage. But the Imperium is nice. And what we can do is... No one's grabbed this one? What has it got? No, they did. Yeah. They grabbed it. No one's grabbed this one. So what we'll do is actually have you head north. You are going here. What are we giving up here? Let's see. Melee. Oh, it's just Harriers? Alright, we'll give up a Harrier. Here, and here, a Mage Lock. There's room for 2 Chaplains. And you guys can backtrack this way. We'll let things sit. Did I buy a building here? Yes. Okay, we're good. So don't care. Got the stone back. Basic boots. I don't think that goes on anyone. I'd rather have him have Juggernaut. Makes him a bit unbalanced, but we'll deal. Like, maybe we can make that Death Knight? Sorry, a better chest? Torso, right? Like, let's give him... What can we do, right? Yeah, there's no way to add... There's no way to add what he has on it. Life is pretty good. So it is that thing of, right, but all we can do is add Life Drinker, and I'd rather have the charge resistance. So that's fine. These guys are waiting. Not gonna produce anything. You're good there. You're healing. End turn. Oh, Raptors can no sooner as besiege cannot say. Oh, yeah, so migrant refugees to dull chains. That's interesting. You know what? Oh. Ooh, really? Even at a 10? Chaos. Let's try it. We tried. Alright. We'll go into the Stockade of Sinners. Upon being approached in the hot inner heat of this evil place, Isiriel reaches out once more with a gasp of disbelief. By the mighty... All-Father, gaps Isiriel, the structure is a stockade filled to the brim with sinners, demon lovers who have forfeited their souls to a demon overlord for gain in life. The overlords are, nay, they have created a slave army. And it was true, they are intent on breaking free and swarming the astral street with their legions. This must be made undone, Death Shaper. So break this stockade. Okay, press on. Before I forget, we're going to just cast this right away. Okay, you are going into here. You go into here. With amplifying unit. It does not matter. So 4C downfall. We could get a 7th hero. The courageous has gained. Maxed! Yay! And trainer. Right here. The stockade. Amongst the swelling heat, excuse me, and brimstone arises a complex of structures taller than mountains, filled to the brim with screaming and wailing souls of sinners. Hell is real, apparently. Approaching the site, the fiery jailers appear, eager to receive the next batch. But upon seeing your troops, the head warden, a hulking bailiff, stops and growls, "Who be ye?" Not Fricka, nor one of her Fricka. Oh, she's not... Okay. No, one of her co-conspirators, those counted among her demonic princes of sedition. Bring you new prisoners, or are you soon to become one? Safe battle. Auto combat. Hardly took any damage. We did get up to level 16. The grunt in a war, the fiend roar. The fiend falls over into the molten pit below, and overcome by its wounds, sinks to its fiery doom. All about you, the accursed souls of sinners wail and howl to be released. A swelling cacophony reverberates across the crater and out into the hollow darkness beyond. As the anguished souls of a legion of sinners wail out at you to be set free, and with the key to their fate now in your hands, a decision awaits. Oh, interesting. Interesting. With the key to the stockade of sinners in your possession, Isiriel reaches out again. Wretched, scheming demons, damn them all to the void. And damn their army of sinners down to the nether realms, curses Isiriel through his teeth, before correcting himself with an odd, sinister stillness. Yes, it must be done, acknowledges Isiriel as a dark shadow draws over his pale face. They are, after all, but the shackled souls of demon lovers. Ye, they must all be purged from the well of salvation, so that they might feed the carnage and so complete the ritual. With the darkness of Obadiah dawning on him, purge all the souls. How do you proceed? So, wait. Refuse and resist this temptation. Wait. They must all be purged from the well of salvation. I'm confused. I mean, this is... Use this temptation and do what? They just sit there. But if we give them to the soul and the sal... I guess this one? In order to strengthen my armies. Right, the banners. Oh! We get the Tome of the God Emperor. So Mass Revive, Exalted Champion, Divine Protection, Wrath of the Emperor. I guess. Suddenly a distant chorus, celestial magnificent, graces your ear. You focus upon its wordless song, a radiant sensation overcomes you wholly. And all the world fades into a brilliance so far into Obadiah that it feels utterly inconceivable, and yet it persists. With it comes a consciousness of the cosmic affinity to order. Embracing your soul with arduous virtue and righteous purpose, and embracing this higher force, you know that an even greater reward is now bestowed upon you. Then you behold the celestial chorus descending from above to strengthen your virtuous quest. So, ton. Oh, wow. Okay. 6 blessed souls. Don't really care. Right of the banners. I mean, I guess the tome? Cool. And Crusader hosts everywhere. That's amazing. I mean, they're gonna get their ass kicked, and our ruler leveled up to 16. So we'll definitely give him melee attack damage, confirm. And either Elder of Astral, Wind Barrier, not bad, Storm Call ability, Arcane Surge, Elder of Chaos, but so every time he kills, or anyone kills, plus 2 fire damage, crit and fumble chance, Materium, Unstoppable Juggernaut is pretty good, Materium Hardening, stats, hit points. I think I take Materium. So at the start of this unit's turn, he will gain 5 hit points per stack. And it just starts stacking. Not permanent, but it's total and not temporary. And then on top of that, he gets Juggernaut. And I can choose this to give him more hit points. It increases damage. Using non-attack abilities. No, we don't care about that. Yeah. Like, natural regen isn't bad, but we get that from Primal Dragon. Can't be controlled lost. All units gain a ton of morale. On kill, all friendly units gain hit points and morale. No support abilities, though. Shadow. Whenever a unit is slain, Shadow. I think I should Shatter. On that, and Eternal One. I'm going to do Materium. And we're going to take Ancient of Earth for the hit points and damage. Here. Can I move it yet? We still got 2 turns left. Wait the 2 turns, and then we can teleport to help this city. I think is the way to go. Alright, we got a huge, so if we take tireless armies, so now we're immune to exhaustion. We'll still take the damage, but we're immune to exhaustion. Buff spells. I think we also take cosmic. Don't need mana. Don't need resources. Don't need the production. I heal wouldn't hurt, but we don't need it right now, so let's just take cosmic. 500. That's half the price. I mean, yeah. Let's take Cosmic Breaches, and that still leaves 200. Productions don't change, can annex another province. But it literally has nothing it can annex. So you're fine. We'll pay for the tribunal, and we'll queue up the monolith. And some war trophies. We are now pure good. This chaplain can just go into that. Like I said, takes the hit, but isn't exhausted now. Exhausting. So that's actually pretty good. If we take a look at our armies, right? Chaplain, chaplain, chaplain. Where are you? Okay, so you need a chaplain, and you need a chaplain. So now that I know where these are, we'll build 2 more chaplains. And we'll move this one to here. Pull you out. There we go. Throw you in there. You're perfectly fine. You can take your time. Well, I guess you can get there in a turn. And what we actually, I guess what we can do then is potentially immolated soul. Oh, all right, from the demon stuff. Oh, we get scalds too. Interesting. The scalds are interesting because they do strengthen and fortune and rally and regeneration. Chaos Eater. I'm not sure what we're getting that from. Sure. So let's queue up an Inquisitor. And another chaplain for this army. We're actually going to move all of you to this side. And this army gets the Mage Lock, the Inquisitor, the Chaplain, a Mark, a Harrier, and then we'll wait. Okay, go ahead. Oh, can't buy that. Can I buy this? No. Alright. We'll do the Academy next. You are headed... Can't quite... That's fine. Get there. Okay, we'll get there next turn. Alright, we're gonna... So we only had... I couldn't finish this up last recording session. I apologize. You, off on your lonesome. You there. No. We'll do that for now. You guys can wait in here, because we're going to move you in a few turns. We'll stay in here, it'll teleport. Don't care, don't care, don't care. End turn. I don't think I've tied myself to an unbreakable bond, right? That's the achievement. I could be wrong. Maybe I did it and I didn't notice. Right? The achievement is... In the act, restore order without signing an unbreakable pact. I don't think I've signed an unbreakable pact that I am aware of, but I could be wrong. Like, I remember them being definite choice, like, if you do this, it is an unbreakable pact. Like, oh, okay. So there's foresee downfall. I mean, yeah, we'll do Covenant of Faith. We might need the mana boost. A hero leveled up, which is our ritualist. Yeah, we'll do this one. Close. New skill, which is... Trigger that. Saved a bunch of mana. Great. Grabbed it right away. I'm okay with that. Mana resource nodes. Yeah, I don't need the gold. I don't need the production. Extravagant studies is fine. Could grab another hero. But I'm not in the mood to, so I don't care. You're headed that direction. You are headed in this direction. We'll pull you out in here, right? So that'll give him an Inquisitor. This army will have an Inquisitor, a Harrier, a Chaplain, a Merc. And we'll just do double Mage Lock. I'm okay with that. Can't create a bounty. You're good there. Interesting. They blocked me because of where they are standing. I can't... Okay. What I can do then to mess with them is a consecrating firestorm. So that'll damage them a little. Right. Oh! It's because they're helping. I'll auto-combat that. Can I... Hello? There we go. Lose 2 units, I get a level, they get wiped out. I'm okay with that. Woo! Fractured Unicorn. Okay, I'll take all of those. So now you're safe. This is our Battle Saint. Always end in defense mode. Times 3, yeah, that's a damage boost. Yep, that's fine. What did we lose? The melee unit. Not surprising. So we will give you... how long? Okay, what we can do then is just to make sure that doesn't happen again. Since you've gone underground, I guess, and we'll give you a little more room to grow. Oh, can I not? Oh, no, I can. We'll put a teleporter here. Oh, hold on. Can I abort? Alright, I'll abort this one. Oh, you don't have a hero. Actually, you know what? Yes. Go here. Build the outpost there. Underground. You go here. You retreat to here. Knowing what we can do is we can give you the Inquisitor. Here. And a mark. I don't want to take the damage. Dealt with. Great. Underground. Still got one more turn here. Grow an 8. Really? 381. I know you're at 156. Why is it so cheap compared to the others? Is it one behind? Can we see, if I go to structures, is it like, can we see it somewhere stacked? War trophies. No, doesn't say. Yeah, it just says structures. Okay, war trophies times 6 versus not you. War trophies. So our capital city is only on 6, not 7. So we'll make more war trophies here. So this, by the way, has to be a bug, right? Otherwise, I bet when it's done is when it recalculates. So even if you queue it up at 380, well, hold on. Let's do the math, right? All right, 307, 3326. All right. So if well, here we can do it this way. That gives me 2564. Oh, hold on. So the question becomes, all right. The question becomes, does this stay 381 when it moves over here? Let's experiment. Waiting a turn. You're fine. You're fine. Fine. You're waiting a turn. End turn. Okay. Watchtower is essentially free. Oh. Build the work camp. Alright, so now if we go here. We went up to 476. I feel like we got a positive increase there. But it did go up. So it does use the new one. Alright, that's fine. First thing is first. Where are you? Ah, what? Enter. Portal. Well, do I want to move it here? If I move it here, that's 2. That's 1, 2, 25. And we'll move it here just to have it. Because then you guys can wait 2 turns. In front, well, I guess the best place to wait. There we go. Is here. So what are you missing? Got the rain. Ah. Mark. I am Inquisitor. Nothing to build. Pass on that. Oh, another. Yeah, I guess for here. For here. Still waiting on a second guild, huh? Don't have a demon gate. I could give up a demon gate. I could do resonance fields. I mean, I guess Mages Guild? Only have 4 of these, so that's 20 production, 12 research. If I had 10, or I was planning to take 10, maybe. Yeah, we'll just queue up a Merchant's Guild here, I guess, and a Beacon of Valor. Hold on. Mechraz. Right. Into here. Excuse me? Oh, production. Okay. No, I'm not in that much of a rush. I mean, what can I make here? Farm, or quarry. And then, great, 20 research. Oh! So we're guaranteed, based on the adventure within. Interesting. We'll hold off on that. You moved there, you're waiting a turn, you're waiting a turn, you're waiting a turn. So I think we're good here. Underground, gold chains. Hurry that into this catapult. Oh, we can pump out war trophies in a single turn. That's great. Yeah. Bit of a mess. Chaplain's going here. You are headed that direction to explore that one. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting a turn. Going in here, I guess. Waiting a turn. You can go there. That's fine. No. So, basically, I'm just maximizing the XP, right? Well. Yep, return. We have Covenant of Faith. Is there anything I want to dig for, is the question. Right, I've got this. Like, this wouldn't be bad. I don't necessarily need it. This wouldn't be bad, but I don't necessarily need it. But let's see if we can dig for Astral Blood. Amplify Minds. There it is. Yeah, 5 turns, we're probably not gonna get it. Great. I don't know, he's probably insulting us in some way. Production, don't care. Here. Alright. Main armies. Oh, wait. Do we still... Oh, no, that is me. Alright, we still got a turn. So, you... Open. Bind. Enter. Alright! Gonna need backup. But, right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I think I give it to this, because this city's still growing. Dol Ugrind wouldn't be a bad one either. It's got 5 left, but it's growing so slowly compared to this one. And this one is looking for places to take. And we can pop it again and again and again. So yeah. That's 3. And I could use this one. So what we're going to do actually is leave you here. Okay, you can't. Alright, you're done. Wait a turn. 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 End turn. So basically what breach gates do is like, oh no, I have a city that can't expand anywhere, but with the breach gates, I can go truly vertically, right? As opposed to spreading out wide. Okay, day 142 dawns. Up our elementalist. Let's grab this for the damage boost. Here. Teleporter there, build the walls. Oh, that's... Wait. No, Rapture's Kindle is evil, right? Yeah, so we're not gonna rush that. It was... What was the new one? Evil. Chain of Hatred's good. Strong Wall. Right, we can hold off on that. 3, 6. I should have only done 1. Vassalage 3. No need to rush. Oh, well, hold on. Yeah, that's 14. You're evil. That's 20. That's 20, yeah. So we'll do that one for now. Nothing to... I am gonna trigger that once. I don't know how that changes things. Alright. Everyone got a 20-point boost. Shave 2 off. Okay. Hold on. So hold on. No, that's fine. Whatever is, it's fine. Tree's expired. Oh no. Okay, no, they haven't gone to war with me yet. Prawn of the Astral Void. Production. So, our Elementalist. Oh, this is a battle thing. Right, so, Dragon. So, what do we got? Ranger. Ranger? I've got 2 Rangers? Pretty good Ranger, though. That's why. And... the Elementalist. Alright, so... Dragon... Here... Dargan there. Dargan there. And these 3 are going to siege down Raging Pyre. So yeah, we'll probably finish about turn 150, if I had to guess. So we're already binding this. We're not going to abort. In 9+ turns, Jesus. Alright. Yeah, no. Oh, okay. He might need backup to deal with this. Or maybe not. We'll see. As is. You can wait there. You're waiting there. You're waiting there. Underground in gold chains. Rush that. No reason not to. Mint. Great. That actually... Wardrobe. Actually, hold on. We've built... Two. So I need to build 4 more. So I'll wait until there's space for 4, and I'll just slam 4 of them down. Yeah, so the option is the way I played it. The other option to do this map is come in, join Carissa, and burn everyone else to the ground. Which, like I said, I would do a similar build. I would have done, like I said, enchantment, maybe into gluttony. But I think I focused too much on the zeal and inquisition. There's an enchantment artificing, gluttony, burning passion, cleansing flame. There's a build in there. Ooh, new skill, which is... yeah, I'm just gonna grab the research. There we go. Doesn't change much. That'll be nice. More gold, more mana. Oh, that's interesting. You can pound on this to just create a bunch of magic materials only near my throne city. Interesting. Yeah, Dole Change can annex another province, but there's nowhere for him to take. We'll go ahead and buy that. Okay, so it's that thing, it's like, two. Production. We can't get there, I don't think. 5. Oh no, that's interesting. Oh, they have a teleporter? Oh no. So it's coming from this Archon gate and cutting this way in 8 versus 8 or 9. And he's already up to 3. Yeah, if we go underground? Really? Hey, buddy. We're gonna ignore you. Oh, interesting. Water. Not the worst spot for a city in here. Especially with the water. Huh. Oh no. A rivalry was declared on me. I do not care. Here? Go here. You burn that to the ground. That should be close enough they can all defend each other. And now it's just taking the city. If I need the mana, I've got Covenant of Faith, but otherwise the only spells I really have to cast on enemy armies... Oh, we could do Burden of Guilt, I guess. Burden of Guilt. So we can queue up Burden of Guilt and consecrating Firestorm. You wait a turn. Right, you can't... Yeah, you're still 8 turns away. And he's only 3. So I think we bypass this. Pop in here, call that good. How you doing? You got 1 turn left. You take a nap. You take a nap. You pass on that, end turn. And at this point, we're just waiting to finish the game. Oh, whoop, game. Thank you. Alright, so now we can move you. Weirdly, like I said, the best place to move this is here. Because now you can go in here, and we could do research or mana, right? So we can grab this as research, right? Grab this as mana, right? But now, yeah, look, we've got this, So we've got room to do stuff. Weirdly, that means you, my friend, can stay there, and you can teleport your ass in this direction. And these three armies are going to go in here and clear this out. Right? I'm not sure we're going to have time to do that. We did get a hero level up. This is our other ranger. Ooh. I think getting the Fatal Strike, I think these are more important. 16, 17, 18. Right now, 55. That cranks it up to 65 base. And then when he kills, we get up to 100. With a ton of accuracy, and if he doesn't move... Yeah, we've got a build here. I think we take Ranger 1, just for the little damage boost. Demonic Satiation is almost stacked on him. So this is giving him a 16% damage boost by itself. Siege Master, Restful Bottle. Siege Master wouldn't be the worst on a number of units. On those three. Can we add that? If I grab you, there it is. So Siege Master is 2. Blood Sigil, not worth it. Unleash the Hounds is 3. Siege Master combined with Fearless isn't the worst. Let's make a couple of these and spread them around. In the meantime, we can go... start this. So, definitely siege guns, walls, bombardment. After that, we'll give them the fumble chance. Close. You're here. You're here. And in 3 turns, we will finish this. Go ahead and hurry that. Actually, hold on. That should give me... Hold on. I want to be at 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we're good. I think that's where we want to go. Not going to have anyone join. We got Palisade Walls. I'm going to cast anything. Answer a call to war. Accept. Oh no, we're at war again. But he cannot, right? 600 something, barely 2K. Combine that with him. These two can handle it by themselves. If we have to, who are you? Are you you're a glory seeker. You're an instructor. So weirdly, you're better off here, maximizing the amount of experience these guys get. Right? I gave him an animist. Interest. He doesn't need the animist, but we're going to keep him anyways. Meaning you two can go in here and wreak some havoc. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Nope. You can wait and Mistwalker camps? That is so random. Turn 2. Ooh. Take a sip. Okay. I'll decline. They're gonna hate me, but considering how close, like, if I were, like, in the middle of nowhere, I'd wait. I would have done it. But make another one. You're on defense. Oh, it already has Rose, I think. Oh, take the troops and go. Yep. Explore the breached Arcanum. The Guardians, auto combat. Yep. Auto combat. Great. Disenchant. I will spend the Imperium to immediately grab this to maximize how much they heal and use that for even more science. So from here, well, you can trigger that quite happily. You're fine. You're fine. I don't think there's anything... that gets a bonus. Like, if I convert this to... What do we got? Temple of Prophet. Yeah, no bonus. This doesn't count as anything, which sucks. So a Temple of the Prophet here, mana, that works. Which does lead me to a Mages Guild here. And a Scholars Guild as well. Again, not much, but it does add up. You're missing a quarry. Yeah, we'll work on it. You're parking your butt there as a guard. You're sieging down. There. Could hire a hero again. Don't think I need it. We already dealt with the wall breaker. Enter. Alright. So yeah, we're definitely gonna finish this recording session. I don't want to start the Archmages map yet, but what I will do is we will have time to sit down and figure out how we're gonna play it. Does that make sense? And I'll try to have two possible options. In Renown, let's see, hero leveled up. This is the Battle Saint. What is this? That's not a bad one. Let's grab... I like Radiant Retribution. He's at 14. Smite's good. Yeah. I grab this. I won't use Warding Bond. We could do Spiritual Guide into healing. Well, he doesn't have any support. He has this, which he can use on himself, which is a support ability. So this would be a minimum of 15. Yeah, I think we just give him Smite. Or, what's his crit chance? He's at 25%, so 1 in 4. So I'm not sure that's worth it. The random status effects isn't going to do anything for me. Why can't I take Warded Arm? Oh, because I didn't take this. Okay, so this allows this to just... Oh, that would get him up to 35. That's interesting. And that would get him up to 45. Okay. Let's grab Smite for now, and then we'll just finish this. You're not in combat. What's more... Okay, hold on. 1,700... 2,000. Alright, this is the stronger army. So we fight this one first. We're gonna take damage. Not a lot of damage, though. Ooh, Thunderbird now. Go ahead and disenchant. Wow, we can do both? Okay. Alright, then. Shoot. Alright, you wait a turn. We have Astral Blood. Oh, just get a research cost boost. Reduction. Yeah, sure. Can we cast Astral Blood? No. But these are all ready to go. That's fine. That's the mint. Great. We got another Chitin Wall Breaker. I'll give up the pounds for the Wall Breaker. You have one? No, you need one as well. Oh, no, you have Siege Master and Fearless. Okay. You're fine. So, yeah, we'll give you the Hounds. Don't care. Mekraz can annex another province. And it literally can be anything. Oh, but ideally, this one, to grab the Stockade of Sinners. I'll boost that now. Grab this. I would guess, because of the adventure within, i.e. it had to deal with demons and that sort of thing, we'd get a Bowel. Just because I want to see what it... Yeah, that's what I figured. I can't do it again. Alright, that's what I figured. Alright. I'll put you there. Otherwise, we're good. We still got one more turn. I think you're going this way, and we're hoping you don't get jumped. Although, even if these two slam into him, he should be fine. You're waiting a turn. That's great. End turn. Yeah, I don't have enough time, at the end of this particular recording session, I don't have enough time to start the next map, but I do have enough time to, between recording sessions, so essentially, stream only. So if you really like me seeing create factions, to sit down and hammer out possible ideas for how to play the Archmages map. Great. So there's Summon Copper Golem. Then after Watchers. Shuffle. Sure, Total Combat's only one. Another hero leveled up. A Death Knight. And we're just gonna go straight down. Willbreaker's nice. War Seeker is so much better. Perfect. Here, open, find, pass on that. Breaking through the trophies. If he has 4, Scholars Guild. I'll pay for the Majors Guild. Not that we're gonna need it. Nothing to do there. You trigger... retreat. Hey, buddy. Auto-combat that. And I suspect... You know what? Because we have so much time, Great. Enchant. You guys head here. You guys head there. What's required? Cast Astral Blood. So anytime we cast a spell, crit chance goes up. Cast Consecrating Firestorm here, and then hold on. 1900, 1300. The 5 stack? The 5 stack. Order of Guilt on the 5 stack. And we will fight this because for once I have the time. Rawr! It's a low-risk battle. But we will manual combat this. Even if I get my ass kicked, I cannot clear out how to wipe my headphones. No, that's... You can't wipe headphones to help you see better. That's not the way reality works. Alright, so... all sorts of stuff flying everywhere. Popping spells now. So I can't cast Summon Avatar because my main hero is in this fight. We done? Alright. Yeah, up to 205. Huh. Alright. You... Oh! The extra units! Interesting. Alright. We don't care about the... Right. Great. Caltrips. Yeah. I don't care about the cleansing flames. They do. So, what are we looking at? Alright. So, towers didn't take a lot of damage. We've got an even spread. It is a lot of heroes, but they're making me go to them. I think we need to rush this side. So... Oh no, this is intro. Ooh! Hold on. Radiant Rebuke. I don't know how he has that. If I... How do I want to do this? Oh, that's powerful. We're gonna Frostwind Evoke there for the damage, meaning you guys can run in and wail away. And then you can take some snapshots, and you guys can focus on this flank. So these guys will take this flank. And my dragon... And I think these guys will just slide this way. Does that make sense? And these guys will slide this way. So let's get these guys... Let's heal. Wow, hold on. I want to show this. Boom. The moment they're in range, 90% chance to hit. So you're in melee. So we're going to put you here and you here and see... Yeah, no matter what we do, these guys are going to get into melee range. Unless we slide this way. Or the snapshot. Are you melee? You are melee as well. Ah, but we still have these guys. So what we can do is put you here. Also judgment you. Or shoot crossbow. Interesting. What do they have? Let's see. Chaos Dedication, Critical Set Wind, Demonkin, Fiery Heart, Inner Fire, Nature Dedication, Savage Strike. Wow. Bonus damage on crit. Vessel of Chaos. But they're also careless. Oh, they're gonna have a rough time, right? Meaning you, right? Oh, but they can fly. Alright. 70 is the best we can do. Really? Huh. Up, up, up! What's the range on this? 3. If... Okay, hold on. Dragon here. Harrier here. Take the shot. Get the kill. Get the movement back. Not enough. But... if you go here and snapshot him, right? He can still attack the range units, but we have a number of melee units that can peel damage off. I think that's fine. You go here, take the 90. Jesus, dead. Oh, yep, they do get stacks gorged. So now, yes, these guys can come in and cause some havoc. But I've got enough melee in the area, just peel it right off again. So we need to set up, weirdly, here. Go up one. Bolt of Judgment, 80. This is guaranteed to hit. Got the crit and the kill. Wow. How's your morale doing, guys? You've lost how many heroes? Ally hero killed, ally killed, ally killed, ally hero killed, ally killed. You ain't doing so hot for morale, are ya? Okay. So we are struggling with melee units here. That's the problem. What are you? Right, you're a mage. So what we actually need to do, move you this way, then into defenseman. You are technically a unit. Oh no, you're a transmuter. So you have enemy units gain Sunder defense for 3 turns. Yeah. You're a ranged unit, but I don't think you have any shots. You're a melee unit, so you're going that way. You're technically a melee unit, so you're going this way. Now, we can hindering... Oh, but it's not going to hit anyone. Alright. Yeah, So, weirdly, we can set up along here. So you can go here. You can go here. You can go there. You can go there. I don't think... You're fine there. And you're fine there. So we're swinging this way. We should be able to handle this. And turn. Yeah, the precognition negates... Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot to move up the cannons, didn't I? That's my bad. Yep, I kind of figured that would happen, but we have options. Well, stuff's happening. Right, so we're looking at this flank first. Huh. Huh. Wow. Alright, if we do... Oh, right. We do this. That's a kill. And I can heal myself. And Lesser Dragon Breath the guys on the left. So we can get a kill there. We can get a kill there. Hold on. So if we melee strike you, right? You get a very powerful shot. Yeah, and get a kill. Never mind. Bring you up. So, weirdly, I was gonna pop this, then this. I don't think that's worth it. If we fly this way... No shots! Wait. No, you're an elementalist. Wait, what? Hold on, did I give him the wrong weapon? No? Radiant Spike, range 8. Oh, it's because he hasn't moved. Alright, if we take that shot, that's fine. We'll kill you. Bring up... Yes. Bring up you to take this shot. They're dead. Or breaking. But more importantly, you guys can go there, nearly killing them. And now we have a choice. Mage lock him. Infernal Jaws him? Oh, he's got steadfast! Okay, that's why he didn't die. He can't die. That's my bad. And now we've got this flank to deal with. So we have shots. So if we hit the gremlins, they'll retreat. Or we have an 85% chance. If we kill you... Great. That frees this guy up. Before you go... I guess we can only do one. Huh. Alright, we'll blizzard the back line here. Great, they're frozen. That frees you up. We can, hold on, is this once per game? No, this is on our 2-turn cooldown. And this is a ranged attack instead of a melee attack. We'll move you forward, get that kill. And that leaves these guys. I don't think the transmute is worth it. Alright, if you weirdly... Alright, hold on. We've got a net. Yeah, they're strong versus magic. Here's the thing. We're only gonna get one shot, right? So let's take the 80% shot for as much damage as possible. Right through them back. Meaning you can go here. And we can either kill them, or you can go threaten these ranged units. Right, so now this is free, and these transmuters out of range. So if we go here, whale away of them, face this way, then move back? Okay. You can move forward and take this shot. And that leaves... Oh wow, that still leaves this flank. Take the shot! Alright. They can't die. So we'll head in this direction. And you'll go into defense mode. And you still have to go. Are you melee? You are a melee strike. You go here. You're out of range. I think we just wait then. End turn. Summon something behind me, I think. Oh no, not burning, which instantly gets turned into a buff for us. Really? That's what the doggos are going at? And the doggos are dead. What is this? Oh, is this the thing that forces them to attack? Well, never mind. Take the shot. Oh, I forgot about you. Move you up. And then we'll be taking... I don't think... Yeah, you can't do anything. So... You're headed in this direction. Can't quite kill. Okay. You're dead. Oh, now, interestingly, if we take this shot, Dragon can kill. Oop. Okay. And then a little wizard boy can kill you. Great. Bring you up to run in this direction. Take this shot. And pop them? And pop them. You're running in this direction. You have a shot. So you can go here. Oh! Weirdly, take out the tower. Because you can run in. And we can cause some havoc. Alright, hold on. Can I... Okay, what... Who can do what? Yeah, nothing's in range, so the moment I move... Take the 100 to weaken him. Alright. You go this way. Get the kill. Now we don't have to worry about it. You... I guess this is the best you can do. Really 10. Hold on. But you can go here... and take the snapshot? Oh, here. Take that snapshot. You can run this way. You... 90% chance to kill. Dead. Meaning you... and take the melee, giving him some movement, allowing him to threaten these guys. Yes, he's bleeding. I don't care. 75, 75. 75 is the best we can do. Unless... Oh, right, it's an AoE. We give you True Strike. And you can run up here. Pop you. And you can go here and get no one. Alright, that's fine. Infernal Jaws isn't going to do anything. It'll kill you. Oh, you got a heal out of that. So their towers are down. At this point, we're hunting down Carissa the Fury and a pack of rebels. Who is left? No. Defense mode. Defense mode. Alright. End turn. Yep, they'll enter defense mode. You're charging? I don't think that's the best idea. No! Pop this. We can go here. Wail away on you. You pop there. You can take this only a 30%. Now, you haven't used your striking portent. Meaning you now have True Strike. Oh, you're dead. Oh, that slip away. Alright. Unless, I mean, kill him with a blizzard. There we go. Annihilated. Alright, great. Uh-oh. Book of the Crimson Rain. Oh, neat. Stalwart armor. Trick that. Trick. Base attack. Oh, that's neat. Don't care about it. I'll just take all the rewards. Oh, I think that was it. As the old order returns to the Azrune Pit, Ethereal Arbiter of Obadoth presents himself before you with a solemn frown and a curious twitch in his cheek. Death Shaper begins. What? Begins it? He's an it? I was wrong about you. You did what I could not. Resist the pull of evil. Persist against all odds. And thus establish a virtuous order upon a realm bound by malicious chaos. The Serial pauses for a moment to swallow his pride and swelling tears. You have indeed come to deliver us all from evil, and for this I am ever grateful, as I am sure all the worlds within will be. Go tell them of your victory here today. I shall continue my solemn watch of the Azrune Pit as its throne. With that, Isira reaches out a hand. You are victorious. Alright, done. Now, did I get the achievement? Calculating. Yes, I did. Unyielding virtue. Restore order without signing an unbreakable pact. Complete the pit. Great. Journey. Done.
Thus, the circle of the Azrune Pit was protected from the relentless onslaught of Carissa and the infernal schemes of the demon overlords below. With it, the old order held firm, and all unknowing denizens of the astral sea could continue their lives, ignorant of the greater evils that lurked beneath Obadoth, at least for now. Blessed by the cosmic forces of order, this nigh improbable ordeal was ultimately achieved through the hard, principled labor of one exalted Godir of note. Indeed, their deeds thereafter forged a bright legend that would inspire generations of heroes to brave all impossible odds in the just pursuit of triumph.
Run! Yes! Accept. Select a trait. Artificers. Artificers is a good one, right? And just for the Summon the Bolt Repeater, Diviner. Oh, that's interesting. Now, Fiery Seductor. I'm not sure how good that is. Martyr. Occultist. I think that's a new one. That's a pretty good one. This, right? This is better than Fiery Seductor. Remember, Fiery Seductor, range 1, you make it go berserk, and you're the closest target. Occultist, I possess a unit 5 tiles away from me. It goes berserk and does its thing. Overlord's Hunger. Is this a spell? This is just at the start of combat, or when killing an enemy unit, gain a permanent stack of Gorged. Alright? Once you've got 5 stacks of Gorged, gain Demonic Satiation, and all for... I'm going to do Ascended Overlord's Hunger, because with the build we built, that was the only thing slowing him down. Prophet is morale, Fire Bear is resurgence, Pyromancer is spells, vision range and sensing range, but he's a melee unit. Inflict. Alright, that's not bad. And then Warlord. Oh, wow. I don't know which is better. This takes time to build up. But by the end, potentially is 50% more damage. Sorry. 20% more damage and 50 extra hit points. This is just heal everyone. A Lorna secret spell. Target enemy. This is new. Target enemy unit sustains 60 damage. If it dies, and it's not a hero or combat summoned, it turns into an immolated soul. Okay, which is a magic fighter unit. Or Yaka. Here's the thing. Giving all our melee units. This is great for him. This is great for any race he joins. Like, if I pick him as a hero... Oh, now that's true. If I recruit, do I get that? Right? Because there is that thing where you could give your non-combat melee units, or non-combat units, I think, base 50% evade. I'm gonna use Secret Spell Yaka. And we got 10 points? Done.
Choose your destination.
So, well, show off rewards. So, that's done. What do we have left? Magic Shield. I think everything else is cosmetic. What don't care about the mount. Oh, cape customization. Customization. Oh, there we go. Missing one. Alright, and we are done for the day. Long episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Next recording session. Sorry. The next video will be the start of Everborn, the Archmages realm. So do keep that in mind. I enjoyed that map. I feel like these maps are much better balanced than some of the previous maps. We are done. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live Bestest, check out the videos and playthroughs I've done on YouTube. Apparently some people haven't put that together. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Alright, we're not done. I've still got about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. What we are going to do is take a look at Everborn. And we're going to figure out how to do this, right? So, through skillful persuasion, you'll become bold. We're going to read this again. We don't care about this. So, Devastated Pangea, lots of mana crystals, lots of mana resource nodes, death casting, unbound tomes, shrouded isles, For all intents and purposes, no underground. Devastated Pangea, separate provinces are rare. Desolate provinces are common. Ruins and ruined wonders are common. Free cities are absent. So there's no free cities. Wow. No free cities. Okay, that makes the whole order tree. You don't have a choice. You have to focus. We know we're going to go for Cosmos. Alright? The Cosmos tone reads... There it is. Right? You need a little bit of everything. And it will give +1 to everything. So as long as we can get to 4 in any given affinity, once we choose the tome, we'll jump to 5. Why is that important? Well, summon Avatar of the Cosmos. Neat. Breaching, Cosmos beams, lightning damage per astral affinity. Right? So depending on how much, like if you have 10 astral affinity, it will do 20 lightning damage. Right? And greater phase. So it's awakening, unit enchantments. Enchant. Well, you can see every unit owned. Weird that they didn't make it a major... What's the word I want? Major race transformation, but great. For +1 damage of each damage channel, +1 protection of each damage. Wait, hold on. +1 damage. So if I have physical... nature... frost, it would give +3 damage and +3 protection. In some combination. Okay, so the more damage channels, the better. Okay. And then Prismatic Tower. Reveal the map. Ooh, so we don't need to worry about the shadow thing. Ton of casting points. For each affinity at or above 5. The city gains +50 of the following resources. So, if you have 5 or higher astral affinity, you will get 50 mana, 50 draft, 50 production, food, gold, and knowledge. City structure. So this is... No, it can only be built in the Throne City. Alright, so this can only be built once. Fair enough. So as long as we can get to the 4 in anything, this will take effect. Because once we grab this, now we're at 5. Duly noted. Right? So, keeping that in mind...
Choose your destination.
We're just going to select this for now. We're not going to start it. I want to do a giant. I'm going to start normal. Devastated Pangea. So there's going to be a lot of desolate provinces. No underground. Lots of mana, lots of Shrouded Isles. Anytime a unit dies, the owner of that unit gets casting point, and tomes don't require affinity.
Your journey starts here.
I don't think this matters. We're going to do moles. Just because. Clear. So we don't care about going underground. We could... Again... Desolate Adaptation. Tenacious? No. Hold on. What do I want? Is it utility? Sharp Eyes isn't bad. Light footage is really good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Fast recuperation. And then offense. I'm a fan of pack tactics. Keen-sighted's not a bad one. Roche isn't bad. Useless Cacophony gets weird. Sneaky. More flanking. Damage. Overwhelm's nice, but that means you need to stack your units together. Otherwise, defense... I mean, we could do a hardy and elusive. So, Yasha's cat thing, combined with quick reflexes, means your race is 50%. The best you can do is a 50-50 shot of healing. Taking damage. I don't think we're gonna do... Well, right now it doesn't matter, right? So let's just do hardy and elusive. Because why not?
What is their origin culture?
So here's where it get... Oh, we can't do primal because of the desolation. Alright, so either... Get rid of this. And we'll do adaptable. Confirm. Select.
What is their origin culture?
So here's where things get weird, right? So the Cosmos is going to give +1 of everything. Right? Primal. What is... Ash. Okay. Ashlands are favored terrain. That makes us do, like... It's neat. Right? Otherwise... So, the I'm just gonna select... Right now, we're just gonna do a high. Right?
What defines their
I
society?
want to take Empire of the Cosmos. So if we have 1 of every affinity, we'll get mana. 2 is knowledge, 3 is Imperium. But we're aiming for 5 of everything, right? But we'll say we'll do Empire of the Cosmos for society trait. Which would be Astral. And then Talented Collectors is just a good one. Right? We could do Fabled Hunters. Infestation. There are gonna... we could do Fabled Hunters. And that would give us nature. That would give us a lot of nature. That's the thing. Here's what I was thinking. Okay? Right? And enchantment and artifacting gives me 2 each in material. Sorry. Alright, so that'll get us to 5. Don't need any more materium as of right now. Right? Cycles in Paradise gives me 2 nature. At 3... Sorry. At tier 2 and tier 4. So that we can mass terraform tons of stuff. Right? But then here's the thing. That Doom hat, right? Then we're missing... We still need 4 Chaos, 4 Shadow. One Astral. No. 3 Astral and 4 Order. And we have essentially, right, four tomes to do it in. And I don't know if it's possible. So as much as I would love to do everything in 5, because the Doom Herald is good, that would give us Shadow. So Shadow would get up to 3. Right? Theoretically, Prophecies at 3 would give me another... Tome, please. Prophecies is order astral, right? So if I grab Prophecies at 3, that's 1 astral there, 1 there. So that's 5 3s, 2s, 5s. We can get to 3. I don't know if we can get to 5. Because Chaos at tier 1, you could argue, either Gluttony, which isn't a bad one, right? It does add up. It does have an impact. The Hungry Maw just gets better and better and better as we go, right? And we got a lot of mana from, right? We were making, 400 food by the end of the game. Now, Corrupt Pact, useless. There are no free cities. Or we could do Warband, which gets, right? That's the other way to do this, is just going through and picking split tomes, right? Because otherwise, right? Well, or we could do Horde, Spawnkin, give us evasion for hero units and more damage and numbers. So it turns a group of 4 into 8. Right? And then if you combine that with...
What defines their society?
Get rid of Adaptable, Elusive, and Hardy. If you combine that with... It's not utility. The defense... Tenacious. Damage penalties from casualties are half. Right? What that means is potentially...
What is their origin culture?
Alright. Doesn't increase hit points. It doesn't... Oh, and a mob camp. What's the mob camp do? Food, draft, tier 1 units are cheaper. Right? So this allows us to pump out tier 1 units. The Houndmaster's not bad. Alright. But there is a lot of fall off in here. So the thing, like, let's say you have... I have to word this right. You have 4 units, four models in the unit, and it has 100 hit points. When it loses 25 hit points, now you're down to 3 models, and you're only doing 75% damage. What this does is double the amount of models. So now you go up to 8. 100 divided by 8, right? So when you get to I'm gonna do the math wrong. And 80 is 5. We'll say when you get to 85% damage, you lose a model. Now that unit does 15% less damage. But it gets a 20% damage boost, so they kind of cancel each other out. Combine it with the penalty is halved, and all of a sudden, this is a straight-up damage boost. Right? Oh, there's also evolution, which is nature. Right? More hit points per rank. Hit points per hero level. Nature chaos. Gluttony. Pyromancy. Warband. Or Bloodright, which is chaos shadow. Which is all about inflicting deal 2 damage when striking. And then mage units have a chance to inflict bleeding. Interesting. I'm actually, like, even though we won't make use of Corrupt Pact, I'm inclined to do Gluttony. Alright? Gluttony theoretically gets us 2 chaos. So now we're at 3 of everything. And we have a tier 4 tome to use. Which I would argue, is there an Order Shadow Tome? At 4. That's pure Order, which isn't bad. Archon, Prosperity is always good. Exaltation. Could go Angelic. Decrease number. Okay, that's interesting. Couple of Exalted. Revenant. Well, that makes us undead. I do undead a lot. But it is Order Shadow. But I go undead a lot, so we're going to pass on that. And Supremacy. Is it Subjugation? Intimidating Aura. What we could do is, knowing we're going Doom Herald, right? We ended up with more tomes than I thought we should. So here's the thing with Shadow, right? Could do Shades, not a bad one. Doom Herald's are a good one, and then after that, there's like Corruption, which gives us Gloom Strider, Curse Eater, which isn't a bad one, and it's Shadow Astral at tier 3. So we're eyeballing a number of tier 3 stuff. We wouldn't do Transformation, we wouldn't do Cold Dark. I actually like the Reaver. The Torment one is pretty good too, between Painbound. Right? But there's some... Oh, no building. Mana. Insanity. Right? Because you're going to Doom Herald, which is all about great. We steal. We deal morale damage. When we hit an enemy, our morale goes up. And if they're at low morale, we deal a ton of damage. The problem is we won't probably make use of this. Right? So maybe we pass on Doom Herald. But then we're not getting any shadow. And I want to get to 5. And that leaves a choice for us. So, well, let's play this out, and if we grab Supremacy, that is 2 order at 4. So we get to 5, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. Which, culture-wise,
What is their origin culture?
kind of leads into Dark, which we've played with before. Yeah. Or of Tyranny. So we won't be able, right? That would be Dark, which is Shadow, so that gets us up to 4. Dark. Which is an interesting idea, right? Otherwise, Mystic, potential maybe? Spells which no benefit, warm out spells which use. Something about spells, right? That would give us Astral Shadow. That gets them all up to 4. Alright, that's the thing. It's like, oh, it's really hard to get 5 in everything. Granted, I am sitting here, it's like, we went through what? 12 spells? 12 books? How many books did we... Real quick, we're gonna load up.
People's form. Choose
Escape.
your destination.
Load game. Turn 146 is where we ended. How many books did we end up with? Is the question. Right? Because there is very much that thing of go down, get what you can, and be like, alright, I've reached max power. What? Right? So, yeah. Alright, so how many tomes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8, 9. Alright, so that gives us, I'm not counting God Emperor, we got that one completely randomly, right? That gives us leeway. That means potentially we can plan on about 12 tomes through a playthrough. So it's not as hard as it looks, right? If we grab Gluttony and Doom Herald, right? We're sitting at 3, 3, 3, 4, and 5. That's 9 tomes. With 3 more tomes, 1 in Chaos, 1 in Shadow, 1 in Astral, we can get to 5 in everything. Right? Potentially. Right? Or how does the tome read? I'm just aiming for 5 to aim for 5. So let's do this. Let's get a build here. This is a fairly powerful build. Oh, okay, I screwed that up. Right, I'm missing an astral tome. Right, so let's assume I have 3 tomes for Wiggle. That would be astral. And honestly, you'd want amplification for the fact of Sundered Resistor, right? And that's a tier 3 tome, potentially. Then Shadow, Torment is tier 3. I mean, Weaver was good. Especially when combined with Dread Hunters. Right? If you grab the Weaver, you don't necessarily need to grab Doom Herald. Alright? But a lot of this tomes we won't are popping up in tier 3, right? So like tomes we would like, right? Weaver, Torment, Supremacy. No, we're definitely grabbing that one. Weaver and Torment are good shadow ones, right? Depending on what we want to do. We would need... I don't mind being at Cosmos. What is gold? Don't really need that. Usually mana is pretty good too. So weirdly, it would be the shadow palm. Would be the priority to get that to 5. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the Chaos Tomes. Right? If we do Gluttony, Revelry is actually not a bad one. Right? Ton of Morale. Mayhem's not a bad one. Mark of Misfortune. Burning Passion was actually pretty good between the Aura and the Strength Sapping Imbuement and the Fiery Heart. Dragon unit type. That gives them range. Hit points and regeneration. But it's a major race transformation. Again, the reason why we're grabbing Paradise is Enchanted Bloom. Food stability. Dragon of Bliss is the same thing. It is. I wonder if they stack between Tome of Paradise and Gluttony. I don't think we'll have to worry about. Which oddly means Tome of Prosperity would be a good grab. Right? But let's say we grab Torment at tier 3 as well. Right? That would give me 2 more Shadow for a total of 5. We're good. If we grab Prosperity at 4, right, that would give me Nature and a 3rd Order, which gets me to 5 there. So that just leaves Astral or Chaos. And weirdly, I think Astral, you look at Amplification for the Amplifying Imbuement. So we'll do poison damage, lightning damage, physical damage. Doom Herald, I think this is doable. And that would get me It's a tier 3. That's another tier 3. But that would be... So, the only thing I wouldn't have 5... I'd have 3. But the only thing I wouldn't have 5 stacks in is Chaos. I'd only have 3. So what that means is I wouldn't have bonus draft, which I'm oddly okay with. I get a bonus of everything else. I'd have tier 3 in there. And we can rush down right tier 2. What does enchantment give us for... a rune carver's kit, which is draft. Fields. And artificing gives us the golem mine, which is golden production. Potentially iron golems, which are shielded. Siege magic is good. Bolt repeaters is great. Artesian armaments is crit chance for our melee units, essentially. Okay. So right now,
choose your destination.
Don't get time. I am looking at... I don't think we're going... It's gonna be normal.
Your journey starts here. What is your
doing moles?
form?
Not sure what to put here. Right. So for now, I am... leaning to keen-sighted. Is it tenacious? No. That's tough. Watchful would be good. Means we can't be flanked, but it's 3. That's the thing. Versus... Alright, utility. Versus fast recuperation. And then that leaves... Artie, we'll say for now. Confirm. But they're moles. They can't see well. We could give them elusive and adaptable. Confirm. Select.
What is their origin culture?
Right, and then we've got options, right? Could just do straight up industrious. Gives us a high tier unit, a high tier support unit. As far as units goes, though, because we're doing cycles in Paradise, we're not going to have a high tier archer. We could do Reaver again, but we already done that. We could do Architects. And Architects isn't a bad one. If we start Astral, that would guarantee 5 Astral. Or Shadow. Or Chaos. That would guarantee 5 Chaos. Right? If we're looking at this, and we do Torment, Prosperity, right? That's 2, that's 2, that's 1, cancel of each. So that should be 3 for a total of 6. This is Astral. Prophecy is Astral Orders. Cycles is Nature. Torment is pure Shadow. Doom Herald is pure Shadow. Artificing Enchantment and Materium. Gluttony's Chaos. And the third one we were eyeballing is Amplification. So I'll say Amp. And that would give us pre-astral there. We do architects with chaos. That gives us 5 of everything. Eventually. Right?
What defines their society?
And then we already. So then we can do Empire of the Cosmos. And Fabled Hunters.
Choose your first tome of
And we'll,
magic.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's starting, yeah. Huh. So, bit gamey, but it does work. And I would start with enchantment. And that gives us a total of 12. With priority. Supremacy is a weird one. Like, it's nice, but I feel like that one's optional. I would trade Supremacy for Torment with you personally, you rush down. I would go this way. Torment next. And then these will be unlocked. This is Supremacy. Which is tier... Is Supremacy tier 4 or tier 3? Let's order. Because of Doom Herald. It is... No, do we want Supremacy? No, we don't want Supremacy. We want Subjugation. The Intimidating Aura. So people lose morale. Gives us a high tier shock unit. Maybe. Sorry. When that is tier 3. Yeah. Alright. I think we have a build. 5, 9, 12. Don't know how well it's gonna work. We kind of need to rush to Paradise so that we can start. Alright. It's either that or start. Well, we could also start with Desolation Walk. Right? We can get a bit gamey.
Choose your first tome of magic. What is your people's form? What is their origin culture?
Right. Give up. Adaptable. Or Desolate Adaptation. Whatever we want. Maybe not Elusive. What's Athletic? 5 combat speed. Morale gain increased. Morale loss reduced. Vision range. From combat. We'll stick with Lucid. We could do something like this. Right? So we gain Desolate Walk. So we don't have to worry about ashland terrain as much. Alright, we probably won't use it. But, okay. Okay, I think we have a potential build here. If I'm doing the math right, it works. It's an interesting build. A surprising amount of chaos, but that's okay. We don't actually get into nature till end of game, outside of the society trait. But it does become our most valuable. What the architect allows us to do
what is their origin culture?
Is build Wonderstone. Right? So we can pick 3 damage channels, or like, no, I want to make sure I am doing blight damage, or I want to make sure I am doing frost damage, and crank that. Okay, because we are doing architects, I would argue that as much as I want to do fabled hunters, I have to do talented collectors. Right. I believe it's support mage. So I think we can make this work. Tier 1 and 2 units again with the chaos thing of getting the hit point buff. That keeps them... That keeps our shield units in the game throughout the entire game. Oh, Equipment Hoarders is new. What's this? Oh, interesting. That's new. Yeah, we can't start with subterranean. There is a chaos one. Swift Marchers. Yeah, Swift Marchers combined with... Right? Swift Marchers combined with... Right? No damage to units. Still gives you exhaustion until you take the tier 5 chaos thing. And now you can just force march everywhere. Every turn, as long as you have the mana and you can't be stopped, right? So there's weirdly a play where you give up talented collectors, and you kind of leave the roll of the dice for that, and you take Swift Markers instead, knowing that in game, you can now force march everywhere very rapidly. You give up an astral. And I don't think we want to do that. PvP-wise, incredibly powerful. Chaos is kind of the, oh, I'm facing human opponents. Materium Chaos is your power play. Because Materium gets... or Shadow. Chaos Shadow Materium is your power play. It gets you the Severing enchantment. It gets you Swift Marchers. It gets you the ability to force march without taking exhaustion, without taking damage. Right? Okay, we have a build. Don't know how well it's going to work, but we will find out when we get there. We're going to back up
Your
here.
journey starts here.
And we'll do that, not next recording session. We'll start that Friday, July 24th? Yes. Which means this Saturday I need to check jury duty stuff. Okay. Otherwise, we are done for the day. I'll be back Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, and we're just gonna do testing stuff and test things and go from there. Can I stream at 2K and record at 2K? I guess we can just test it out. I just need to record a 3-hour block at 2K. So settings. And video. Yeah, I guess I changed the base canvas. Alright, recordings. Choose something else. Bitrate should be higher. The streaming bitrate 6,000. The recording bitrate should be higher. So we'll mess with that. But I guess. Oh. Sorry, no, we're gonna look at 2K streaming. It's about the multi-track video. And you set the canvas to 2560 by 1440. And then enable advanced broadcasting. And we go from there. I should have the ability to do it. I have two 4K monitors. And we will mess with that. In order to do dual format streaming, I need to install download AoW vertical plug and adjust your settings in OBS. We're installing AoW. Just adjust your settings, stream. Additional canvas. OBS and your scenes. Okay. Okay. Critical visuals are centered. Over 4. Okay, we're gonna try this. All right. But yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. We'll see you then. We're gonna mess around with things. Yeah. I'll run ads. Oh, did I have a chat? Which did not pop up. Shoot. Looks like I had a chat. That did not pop up on Restream. I apologize for that. Usually Restream is very good. Oh, well. And it's Monday, so let's see if there's anyone to raid. Power World. And this is Wednesdays. Actually, let's take a break from raiding. For a little while. And we'll be back Wednesday. See you then.